Hey there guys, what is going on? Today we are looking at this absolutely broken FAL. The FAL is of course going to be getting nerfed in the next balance changes, as I saw on Twitter the other day. The community manager to put it out and say that the FAL and the Bruin are getting looked at in the next level of balance changes. So if you do want to continue to use your broken FAL class setups, including this one, which I'm about to show you, make sure you do it in the limited time we do have left with this lovely pair of weapons. The FAL Bruin going away soon, so make use of it while you can. Just before we do get into talking about this broken FAL class here, we've taken a look at this previously and it is absolutely broken. I love it so much. Just one of the best weapons in the game right now. Just before we do get into talking about that, let's try and get this one to 25 likes. Just because it's broken. You just love to see it. Also, make sure if you haven't already done so to hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on, just so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming Season 5 content. Still got loads of stuff lined up. We're going to be looking at the Bruin just before it does get nerfed, so stick around for that. Let's jump into it here. Let's jump straight into it because the FAL is absolutely busted. So, of course, starting off with our sidearm perks and grenade choices. Sidearm not super relevant here, as usual. Like, it's just a tool we can pull out if we do get a little bit stuck with our single-shot rifle. Of course, we're looking at the Akimbo X16s here. We want that mono suppressor, the Vanguard Elite Barrel, the 5mm laser, lightweight trigger for maximum fire rate, and of course the Akimbo perk. Basically, we just fire bullets at people at close range, shred people. Excellent secondary here, of course. Moving to our perks here, very standard setup of that EOD, Ghost, and Tracker. Perfect combination here. EOD for that explosive resistance. We do, of course, want Ghost here in that second slot for staying off of those UAVs. Loads of people are using new UAVs on those new maps, which is very important to stay off that. And of course, Tracker, so we can see those enemy footprints. Very powerful, of course. Lethal in the C4 slot. C4 in the lethal slot, of course. Basically, we want that excellent killing tool as well as that extra piece of utility, a mini smoke grenade. And of course, the tactical is the stim shot. Always got to get that extra chance per life. Very strong here. So, FAL busted, of course. You know this, I know this, everybody knows this. The FAL is broken and is, of course, getting nerfed, as I already said. To make this broken, you have to include the monolithic suppressor for that sound suppression and damage range, giving us about a 10 to 15% increase to our damage range, as well as a little bit of an increase to our bullet velocity, which is very powerful to get those shots on target, hitting that target as quickly as possible. Very strong here for those one-shot headshots. Again, continuing along with the trend of increasing our damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control with that XRK marksman barrel. Again, getting those sights up, getting those bullets down range is very powerful. And it's really easy to hit our shots here. We do still get a little bit of vertical recoil, but easy to control, and sometimes that can actually benefit us with the bullets sort of rising to the head. Very nice here. We do want that FSS close quarter stock, or of course the nose stock if you are feeling a little bit frisky, like that movement speed and aim down sight speed. Very nice here as well. But to reduce that recoil loss that we do get from the nose stock, we're just going to stick with the close quarter stock, but these are both interchangeable here, and whatever you do prefer here, really. Dibble grip tape, of course, to get that aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. Usual bonuses here. Get those sights up nice and quickly, get those bullets down range as quickly as possible. And of course, the Merc foregrip for that recoil control and hip fire accuracy. Normally, we would go with the recoil stabilization from the Commando foregrip, but that recoil, that extra movement speed that we get will combine very nicely with our nose stock. So this is sort of a combination that we do want to rock with. Very powerful here. Absolutely broken. Just a FAL. It's got to go. It's got to get nerfed, and it definitely is getting nerfed in the next balance patch. I wonder what they're going to change. We shall see. So we're going to jump into some gameplay here as we normally do and show off this broken FAL class setup, maybe for the last time before it does get nerfed. So we'll see you then. Okay, so a shoot house domination game could actually go until the end of time, so we aren't going to show the whole game here. We might cut this out a little bit early, but you know, did we actually not capture C? Hello? Or you just pulling up with the car, man? Just pulls up, bang, yep. Stood literally zero chance. He's gonna be up here still. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous here. See, I'm a burst FAL man myself, but I recognize that that's dumb. I barely saw him for any time at all there and was able to get the kill. Like, just a two-shot. Why would you use the SKS, which is much slower, doesn't have good attachments, like, when you could just use the two-shot kill of the FAL? Nice quick aim down sight. He's definitely up here. Nah, I missed him. And he's got the 725. What a loser! Naturally, we're playing terrible as soon as we pull out this shit. You can just see, like, you get those shots on target. people are going to drop. People are going to drop. This definitely needs a nerf. And from what of course, I love COD timing. That was a very good headshot there. Very skillful. He really is just going to be waiting around the corner for us, isn't he? No, he was not. A little bit unusual. It was. Just ignore him. Leave him be. He's his own man. He can do whatever he likes. Man, if you use a concussion grenade in 2020, you are a loser. I swear. That's ridiculous. But yeah, from what I saw on Twitter the other day, the FAL and the Bruin are, of course, going to be part of the next balancing wave of sort of nerfs and changes, weapon balancing and stuff like that. The FAL and the Bruin are, of course, on the list, so use this before it gets nerfed. And of course, if you position your crosshair correctly on people, like, the recoil will naturally bounce onto people's heads anyway, which is very, very convenient. Like, that is unfortunate for that man. So yeah, you get a lot of recoil headshots here. Like, you don't need the headshots, especially if you just land a second body shot, you'd likely get the kill anyway, but, you know. It's just silly, man. It's just silly. Again, it's not really a weapon that you can push very effectively with. Like that. It so does struggle a little bit sometimes at those close range fights, but I mean, when you do have a one-shot headshot and sort of random weapon recoil, like, sometimes you just get kills for free. I'm around the... Nah, we'll chuck that. No, I don't want this non-broken weapon, I want this. See, the thing is, weapons like that, the ISO, the PP19 Bison, they're fair. They're fair weapons, and that's sort of a... Fair is a concept in sort of card games, where a card can be fine, like something can be fine in the game, but it's not unfair, which means it's not going to get used. So the PP19 Bison is a good weapon, like it's definitely a fun weapon to use, and it can be very, very effective, but it's not, like, broken. Like, this is actually broken. You shouldn't be able to get one-shot kills with this trash. You really shouldn't be able to get two-shot kills, like... It's just silly. And of course, at the moment, you'll see a lot of people using the FAL, and I'm not the best at using the single shot, like... I'll go that way. We'll push this way. Simple outplay. Wait for him to come up here. Again, you're just waiting for people to walk into your crosshairs, basically. And when they do, they are going to die. They are prone to accidents when they do walk into your crosshair like that. There's not much they can do. They just fall over eventually. What? Oh my god, what a shot. Oh, damn, that's just pretty good. That dude is pretty good with his Kar 98. No, he's cheating. Oh, he's cheating. Cool. That's good. That is good. Good to know. Yeah, no. People don't track like that. People don't just go bzzz and start lasering people. That is not how people actually play the game, as it turns out. Let's watch. Let's watch, boys and girls. Let us watch this. He's got his Kar 98K. And he comes around the corner. Oh, would you look at that? He fucking locked onto me and got a double kill. And we'll watch again. Yeah, no, he's literally, he's cheating. Like, he's blatantly cheating. Okay, so what do we think of our broken FAL class here today? Well, if something is getting targeted by the nerf bat, well, there probably is something that's wrong with it. It does deal too much damage. Like, the two-shot kill probably should rely on sort of the marksman rifles and shouldn't be sort of given to the assault rifles. This is silly. The single shot assault rifle should not be this powerful. The FAL's broken. It's simple as that. Like, one shot headshot is fine on marksman rifles because you're a little bit slower. You have disadvantages that assault rifles don't have, but having it be on the FAL is just too much. Like, they need to nerf this, and they're definitely going to. Like, as I said in the gameplay a couple of times, the FAL, the Bruin are on the next level of balance changes, and they're definitely getting taken a look at in the next patch. So if you do want to use this, make sure you do utilize it before it does get changed, because it's getting nerfed. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this one, guys. Let's try and get this to 25 likes. As always, you guys have been fantastic recently. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on, just so you don't miss out on any of the videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!